Beastie Boys not only gave fans at South by Southwest a look into their movie, Awesome, I Effin' Shot That, they also performed and gave a keynote speech. Back in New York City, the band's hometown, they talked to us about the movie, which is set for theatrical release on March 31st. The movie was shot by fans that were given cameras to film the Beasties and the audience at their October 9th, 2004 concert at New York's famed Madison Square Garden. Beastie Boys' Adam Yauch and Mike Diamond talked about the biggest obstacle in making the film.
You know what? We haven't been asked that question yet. We've been asked a bunch of questions, but
well, getting done
obstacle
initially wasn't that crazy because it was kind of like when the idea happened to when it occurred, it was like 3 days of pre-production or something. You know what I mean? It's kind of like Yauch had this idea, then we knew we had the New York show coming up. He'd seen something on the internet that someone had shot with their camera phone that like kind of gave him the idea, like, okay, let's hand out 50 cameras to the crowd. So that all happened. It was almost more like, I'd say it was afterwards, like the editing was crazy, which we didn't have to mess with, but Yauch and the editor, Neil, had like 61 cameras of however many hours of footage, and that was crazy.
The film's producer, Nathaniel Hornblower, aka MCA, added that editing was a struggle.
Yeah, I'd say that if I had to pick the biggest obstacle, it might almost be like too many options, like so many options to cut from that it's a little overwhelming. Like there were certain songs we decided we'd only cut from the DV cameras, and there were 6 DV cameras, and those were pretty easy to cut because you look at the 6 options and you can sort of figure out how to do it. But when you have 61 different angles to cut from, it's pretty overwhelming.
Crazy ass.
The film, Awesome, I Effin' Shot That, captured performances of 24 Beastie Boys classics, including Brass Monkey, So What You Want, Root Down, and Intergalactic, among others.